Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So similar to some of our earlier videos, but this time we have four people digging a 7 meter trench here, and it takes them 5 days to complete this trench. Now, how many days do I need for three people to dig 90 meters? Okay, so here summarize this situation here. So you could hang on. So you could summarize as this: four people, okay, 7 meters, and then just make up a symbol here. Five days here. You could, by the way, do this. It doesn't matter that much. Okay. For some reason I prefer this. And then remember, you want to get to you want to get to you want to get to three people, 90 meters. So this is your x. Okay. Something important that you should realize is that if you look at the relationship between distance and time here, because 5 days is time, this is your distance here. Now if you double the amount of time, let's say for 10 days, then you would double the distance covered. Okay, so the relationship between between time and distance. Well, if you double the time, you would double the distance. If you travel the time, you would travel the distance. But if you look at the relationship between people and time, if you double the amount of people, so 8 people working on this, you would halve the amount of time here. So the relationship between people and time, it's going to be an inverse relationship here. If you double the people, you're going to halve the time. So be careful of that. Okay. So anyway, 4 people, 5 days in 4 people, 7 meters in 5 days. How long will it take 3 people to dig 90 meters? Okay. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so first summarize the situation. So we have 4 people, 7 meters in 5 days. Our ultimate aim is to get it to 3 people, 90 meters, and we want to know x. Okay, so this we are starting here, and we somehow want to get to here, and we got to use reasoning now. So let's see. My gut instinct tells me that let's try and work out the time for one person. Okay, now let's see. Hang on. Let's look at our current situation here. Our current situation is 4 people, 7 meters in 5 days. Well, 4 people here will cover this distance. Okay, in 5 days. Well, in 5 days, you can split this up into 4 equal parts here. So each person will cover 7/4. You see, this distance here is actually 7/4. Okay, we can leave it as a fraction. 7/4 is a number, so rather than turning into a decimal, let's just leave it as a fraction. So if 4 people can dig 7 meters, then one person can dig 7/4 in 5 days. Okay, so one person can dig whatever this amount is in 5 days. Well, if one person can dig this amount in 5 days, then 3 people. Remember, our aim is to get to 3 people here. So when we first started here, get it to one person, and then from one person jump to 3 people. So here we've got one person can dig this amount in 5 days. Then surely if we times it by 3, you see the relationship between people and distance will be proportional. So if you increase one, the other will increase. It's not like people and time where you increase the people and then the time decreases. So anyway, this here, it doesn't matter if you don't understand up here. Let's just carry on. So here, one person here will be able to do 3 times as much in the same amount of days. So the 5 here will stay the same. if you increase it by 3, if you times it by 3, then this will times by 3 as well. So remember, when you get 3 times a fraction, it gets multiplied to the top. So it will be 21 over 4. Okay, and remember, this is our target here, to get 3 people 90 meters. Okay, so now so we are currently here. Okay, so let me just rewrite this. So we are currently 3 people, 20 can dig whatever this number is in 5 days. Our aim is to get it to, remember, this is our aim here, 390 in whatever amount here. Okay, so now if you look at distance here and time here, you see it's going to be a proportional relationship, meaning if you increase distance, you're going to increase time. It's not like people and time, because with people, if you increase the people, the time decreases. So it's an inverse relationship. Here, this is a proportional relationship where you increase this one, you're going to increase this one. So we can pretty much forget about the people now, because it's no longer needed, really. So now let's look at this. We're going to start here, and somehow we want to jump into the x. Okay, so our next aim is to work out the multiplier here. Well, if you look at this here, if you get this and then you jump into the 90 here, what is it that you need to times by? What is your multiplier? Well, it's always the destination. Remember, you start here and then you jump into here. So to get the multiplier, you get 90. And then you divide it by whatever number this is. Okay, so 21 over 4. Okay, so this is our multiplier, 90 over 21. So let's just tidy this ugly fraction up, because you've got a fraction within a fraction. So visualize this thing here as this. You've got 90 divided by 21 over 4. So visualize it like this, and then turn this 90 into a fraction. So you can always visualize 90 as 90 over 1 divided by this. Okay, and then yeah, when you divide a fraction, you're actually timesing the reciprocal of the fraction. So if yeah, so here this thing here is the same as this. It's hard to divide a fraction, so the technique we use to solve this is whenever you have a over b divided by c over d, you keep this the same, and then you times the reciprocal of this. Okay, so you keep this the same, and then you times the reciprocal here. So it's 4 over 21. So this thing here would be top times top, which would be this, and then over 21. So this multiplier here, let's go back here. Remember, this is our multiplier here. So this multiplier here is 360 over 21. Okay, so hang on, let me just tidy this up. This thing here is this thing here, 360 over 21. So this is our multiplier. Hang on, let me just scroll back up here. Okay, so to get from here to here, this is our multiplier. So if we want to start at 5 and jump into the x, we need to times it by 360 over 21. Okay, so now to work out x, just get 5, just get this times by this multiplier, and it would take us into the x. So get 5 times 360 over 21. So hang on, let me just jump to a calculator. 360 times 5 equals this, and then divided by 21 equals. So x equals so x equals 85.0 let's say roughly 7. So x equals 85.7. So that means, going back to our situation here, hang on, let me just clear all this. Remember, x is 85.7. So it would take 3 people 85 and a bit of a day to dig 90 meters. So just to be safe, you can say that, you can round off. You can say, oh, we're going to need well, if you we're going to need 86 days in order to cover 90 meters. Just to be safe. If you choose 85 days, then you will almost do 90 meters, but you won't have. Well, just to be safe, just say you need 86 days in order to dig 90. In order for 3 people to dig 90 meters. Okay.